I'm back, and today I'm doing another pinch and num recipe from the slow cooker book. I've been quite enjoying doing all these slow cooker recipes. So today we're going to be making a lentil bolognese with gnocchi. So let's have a look and see what we do. Okay, so we have the slow cooker and we are going to add all the vegetables. Now, chopping the veg was probably the longest part to this. So here we go then. So we've got one onion which has been finely diced, one carrot which has been finely diced, one stick of celery which has been finely diced, and now the recipe says 125 grams of mushrooms finely diced. Now I don't like mushrooms, so where I can I try and replace them with courgette. So I've done 125 grams of courgette which has been finely diced. So everything needs to be finely diced so that it all cooks in the time, and it's about the texture and everything like that. Then we are going to add 3 tablespoons of tomato puree, 4 cloves of garlic which have been crushed, 1½ teaspoons of oregano, we've got 2 tablespoons of Henderson's relish or Worcestershire sauce. So I've gone with Worcestershire sauce, and it does say this recipe can be vegan, so I think this is the only thing that you need to check if it's vegan. And then we're going to add a tin of chopped tomatoes, and 1 stock pot. So they said either red wine or vegetable stock pot. That goes in. And the last thing you need is 1 tin of green lentils, and we're going to put half of these into the mix. There we go. And we are going to give everything a stir. Okay, and that is it. So all you need to do is to put the lid on, and then for this one you can either cook it on low for 6 to 7 hours or on high for 3½ hours. And that is literally it. Okay, so this has been cooking for 3½ hours on high. So we're going to take the lid off. And all the veg should be cooked, so we're just going to give it a stir. So the sauce should have thickened, If there's not much like liquid to the sauce, then you can add a little bit more liquid now. But if that's fine, then we're going to add the last ingredients, which is the rest of the lentils. And a 500-gram pack of gnocchi. I'm going to put that in. Give it a good stir. And then we're going to add a bit of salt and pepper. And then we're going to put the lid back on, and if you've been cooking this on low, I would turn it up to high now, and we're going to leave this on for another 30 minutes until the gnocchi's cooked. Okay, so we have been on for another half an hour and it should be done. Okay, so this smells really, really good. Let's give it a final stir. Perfect. Okay, so we'll get this out. So this is made 4 portions, and as I said, if you double check the Worcestershire sauce, this is actually vegan. Okay, let's give this a try then. That gnocchi is cooked perfectly. There's a little bit of a crunch to the vegetables, so maybe it could have gone on for a bit longer, but I quite like them having a little bit of a crunch anyway. So yeah, really tastes like Bolognese, really good. The texture is really, really nice. The only thing I'd say is that it needs a bit of cheese, so that won't be vegan anymore, but a little bit of cheese would be absolutely perfect. So that's it from me. Keep experimenting, have fun, and I'll see you next time. Bye!